What is up, lads? How's it going? How are you getting on? And welcome back to the channel. Gameweek 31 is upon us. 8 game weeks to go. We're getting to the nitty gritty stage of the season now. So yeah, an hour and 15 minutes to go into the deadline. I hope you're all keeping well. I'm here in a cold enough sitting room in County Galway, so I'm keeping warm. I've got a jumper and a t-shirt on. So yeah, we've a good few watching at the moment now, so fair play to you all. I hope you're all keeping well. Let us know where you're watching, lads, and do send in your questions, and we'll get through as many as we can before the deadline. I hope you're all keeping well. Wee bit of a calm before the storm, I think, ahead of this free hit in Game Week 32. But as always, we'll start off with with the Game Week 30 review. You can see there 57 points for the game week. Wee bit of a disappointing week apart from Haaland captain and the three boys up top. Apart from that, now it wasn't great. It wasn't great viewing, but 57 points, a small red arrow down to 78k from 75k. So hopefully we'll be turning it green this week. How's the chat going? All keeping well. Do send in your questions anyway. Who have we got first? We have got Josh. How's it going, Josh? I'll just put up my team for you at the moment. Here's how I'm currently lining up. I brought in Grealish there last night, but Shaw is currently in the team for now. Might change at the bottom, to be honest. I think I kind of have to hedge my bets against Chelsea if I'm playing the two attackers. Anyway, I think I'm going to have to play the defender and Estepinian as well, but we'll talk about that later. For now, we'll get straight to the questions. Right, Josh, should I do Barnes and Rashford out for Grealish or Martinelli, or get someone else in? That would be a -4. If you can just do Barnes to Grealish there, Josh, that's what I'd say. Rashford, as we were saying, Ten Hag hinted he could be back for the second leg of the Sevilla game. So if he is, you'll want him for that. Could mean he's back for game week 3. I think he probably will play against Spurs, to be honest, and you definitely want him for the double. So wouldn't get rid of Rashford, because then you're only bringing him back into the team then. And he is. I know everyone's kind of going to captain Haaland, but Villa at home, Brighton away, not a bad double. Compared to City have, I think it's West Ham, is it? Yeah, West Ham and Fulham. You're going to captain Haaland there, but still, you'll want Rashford in the team. Cyril, how's it going? Morning from Mayo, Biden country. Cyril, I thought you'd still be in bed. I've seen some outrageous snaps anyway from Mayo yesterday. So I hope if you're at it, you enjoyed yourself. But it looked a great party down there in Mayo anyway. And hopefully you might win Sam anyway this year if Biden gave you the blessing. Brian, how's it going, Brian? Abbas, start 2, bench 1, Chilwell, me and Estepinian. And what's the status on Shaw? Well, you're gonna Chilwell, me and Estepinian. I think you played me with that Wolves fixture. He might get something from a set piece as well. For me at the moment, I'm playing Estepinian over Chilwell. Lampard hinted that there could be a lot of new faces today. That doesn't mean Chilwell won't start, because he is suspended against Madrid during the week. So for now, I'm playing Estepinian, because if I've a home in March, I'll be hoping for a Brighton goal, and if they do, I'll be kind of kicking myself. Why didn't I start Estepinian? If Brighton do score, and I think they will. Kepa's on the bench there. There was talk of Kepa going to lose it. He was going to lose his spot, but Lampard came out saying that Kepa's done well. He's a new man since his last stint at Chelsea, when Mendy was his favourite keeper. But for now, Kepa's the favoured one. Let's just see who the Chelsea play next week. Oh no, should have the blank next week. Fair enough. Brentford at home in 33. Hopefully Kepa still has his spot in the team by then. But if not, Ederson could come into the team for the double. That'll be triple City then, and we'll have a guaranteed starter in Ederson for the double. West Ham and Fulham for City. So you'd hope 1 clean sheet, if not 2. I know City are very hot and cold with clean sheets this season, but they've picked up form now, so you'd expect them to keep those clean sheets. Right. Who is next? Lenore Steele, Mr. Crossan, John O'Mara. Hope you're keeping well. Fulham have Everton. In Everton though. You probably play Steele, I'd say, Jono. I think Everton get something against Fulham, especially in Goodison. They need that win, and especially at home. Probably play Steele and then hope he gets clean, or save points. But I'll be hoping for a cheeky clean sheet there with Estepinian in my team as well. But Steele for now, yeah. Hopefully he gets the save points. Leno will as well, to be honest. But I think Everton gets something against Fulham. Breen, I'll likely take a hit for Chilwell to Trent in Gameweek 34. If not now, would you do Chilwell to Trent for a hit now and gain 31-33 Trent fixtures? It is essentially a free transfer. If it's a free transfer, maybe go for it, yeah. Liverpool have who in 33. West Ham. Maybe, yeah, if you want to move him on. I'm going to have him next week anyway in the free hit. I'd probably bring him in now if you're, because I'm not even playing Chilwell myself this week. Leeds. There's talk of Trent potentially playing in the midfield area, whatever. So not a bad transfer there, but yeah. If it's for free, if it's for a hit, I wouldn't. Start Ben White or Rico Henry, Ivan, or probably Ben White, to be honest. Don't see West Ham getting much against Arsenal. I know it's in West Ham, but you'd be expecting Arsenal to get a clean sheet there, and Ben White, Tomiyasu is out for, I think it's till the end of the season. So yeah, Ben White looks secure anyway. So yeah, I'd start White. Start Watkins or Odegaard. Probably would start Odegaard there. I think Arsenal get at least 2, if not maybe 3 goals against West Ham, and they'll be looking to get back on track after dropping 2 points against Liverpool last week. So yeah, Odegaard over him. Even if you can play Watkins as well. I know I'm playing Watkins and Trippier. I was tempted by double Newcastle defence, to be honest, but we all know how that fared out last week. A VAR goal ruled out for Tony, and then a penalty miss, and then he scored a penalty then, so it could have been 3 goals conceded for Newcastle. So for now, Botman's third in my bench there, but yeah, we'll might change that though before the deadline. Shaw is there, but he hasn't trained. But if he does start, he'll be playing centre back. If United keep a clean sheet and he's playing centre back, he always gets max bonus. Just because he's the one passing back and forth in the centre, and he's a bonus point magnet basically when he's playing centre back. So decision to be made anyway before the deadline. For now, he's still in the team. I might move Botman. I'm going to move him now, I think, yeah, because I don't fancy Spurs, or don't fancy Chelsea against Brighton. So Shaw's starting. Really need to hope for a Shaw start, because if he doesn't start, he might make that 30-minute cameo before the Sevilla game next week. So Ten Hag will want to give him minutes. So yeah, we'll see. I'm about 50-50 to be honest on that. I might move Botman back in, but we'll decide that before the deadline. Roberto, how are you, Era? Hope you're well. Keep him well, Roberto. How are you, man? My question is: start Botman, Estepinian or Shaw? Feel Villa score versus Chelsea. Score versus Chelsea versus 1 point possibly for Shaw off the bench. Yeah, Botman, Estepinian or Shaw. Yeah, I'm starting Estepinian and Shaw there, as you can see, but you have to pick one. I probably maybe Chelsea do get one. Maybe Chance Shaw, I think. Chance Shaw. I wouldn't be surprised if Brighton come away with something. Chelsea would just be thinking about the Madrid game during the week. So yeah, I'd start Shaw, Estepinian. If you can start Estepinian as well, because yeah, I think Brighton get a result against Chelsea today, if that be a 1-0 or a 2-1. But yeah, that's what I'd say there, Roberto. Charlotte, how's it going? I've Ray, Shaw, Trippier, Estepinian, Mitoma, March, Saka, Grealish, Watkins, Haaland, Kane. Already have Grealish. Is another player I should use as transfer on this week. If you want to do Kepa to Ederson, and that'll set you up for Gameweek 34 if you already have Grealish. Just emphasise the fact that if you're playing your free hit next week, you have to play one of your transfers this week, or you're going to lose it. So I'd probably do Ederson in for Kepa there, Charlotte. Start Alisson or Steele. There's a wee bit of rumour around Alisson, an injury to Alisson, but against Leeds you'll have to start Alisson there, especially if you're paying that much for him in your team. Josh, do you think I should captain Haaland because I'm a Leicester fan? So I don't like the captain against my own team, but I don't want everyone to get ahead of me because I didn't captain him. Josh, captain Haaland, and leave it at that. Yeah, I think it could be 2, if not 3, for Haaland today. Yeah, so captain Haaland. At least you can celebrate in FPL terms if City do give you a hiding. But yeah, no, I wouldn't bring loyalty into the games, Josh. Definitely not. Just captain Haaland. You'll be in worse humour if Leicester lose and City give them a thumping and Haaland runs riot. So yeah, just leave it on Haaland, yeah, and yeah, leave it at that. Cyril, still in bed watching the live stream. Good luck with the Gameweek, lads. May offer Sam. Good man, Cyril. Fair play to you for tuning in. Be some crack in Mayo this weekend, so good man. Right, good morning, Richard. How's it going? Rashford and Maddison to Grealish and Mahrez. Can get Rashi back for 34 -4. Probably just do the Grealish transfer for Maddison. I could do the same thing as you're talking about there, but no, what have I have 8.6, so that's enough for Mahrez, I'm fairly sure. So no, I wouldn't do that, Richard. Just Rashford, keep him on your bench. Maddison to Grealish, and that would save a transfer down the line. I know you can get him back in 34, you're saying, but transfers towards the end of the season are going to be very, very valuable. So yeah, keep Rashford on the bench, and yeah, Maddison to Grealish, and you're laughing. Start Maddison or Billing. Who did Bournemouth play? Spurs, isn't it? Can you do Maddison to Grealish there, Alan? Yeah, that's what I'd say. Maddison to Grealish. Billing, I like Billing next week on the free hit, to be honest. We might make a free hit draft in a few minutes' time, but yeah, Billing at home to West Ham. We'll have a look at his record in the last few games, but I think he's been ticking along nicely for Bournemouth. Could be a nice little shout on the free hit, but we'll have a look at that. Concerned about Shaw subbing on. I am. That's why, yeah, I'll have to 50-50 as I said, but I don't know. It could be worth the risk, I think. I know he hasn't trained. Yeah, I've bought him and waiting, to be honest. I do think Villa get one. So that's going to be annoying if Newcastle keep Villa out and I've Shaw playing and he comes on late on, but we'll see. Yeah, we've an hour to decide, Jared. But yeah, are you starting him, Jared? I know you were him and hawing on it, but let us know what you're at. I've 2 transfers as I'm looking to get rid of Watkins, Haaland, and either Saka or Fernandes. Jesus, Watkins to Haaland, and I'm assuming you're saying, yeah, get Haaland in if you can, and Saka or Fernandes. I'll keep Saka. I think Saka does get something this week. I know he's been quiet the last couple of game weeks. Yeah, I know you're probably free hitting him. I'll be getting rid of him 33, I think. Maybe for that City game, but maybe not, depending how we're shaping up after the free hit. But Watkins to Haaland if you can, Dan. But if you need to get rid of someone else, I wouldn't really be getting rid of Fernandes either. Maybe do if you want to take a punt on a City midfielder. Mahrez could be a nice shout this week. Lot going for Grealish. It's only because Foden is still out, so that's a safe kind of pick in Grealish. But you'd expect Mahrez to get some minutes against Leicester, his old team, and he does have a good record against Leicester. Kepa, Steele, Dylan, probably go for Steele. I fancy, maybe a wee bit biased there with 2 Brighton lads, but I just fancy Brighton to get a result off Chelsea today. Carol, how's it going, Carol? Adam, Brighton need to do the damage today, pal. I know they definitely do. Otherwise, we'll be in bother, I think. Yeah, but haven't really much involvement in the 3 o'clock games. It's Chelsea and Brighton, Spurs and Bournemouth there. But yeah, we'll be hoping for a Haaland haul anyway, and hopefully a Grealish return as well. But apart from that, then I think it could be a pretty low scoring week. A lot of me players are playing against each other. But yeah, Brentford I suppose as well in the 3 o'clock. Yeah, and I'll Raya 6-pointer. It would be lovely. Yeah, big one to start. Me, Estepinian Chilwell. I've Matoma. Probably start me there. Brentford are one of the favourites for a clean sheet. They're high up anyway for a chance of a clean sheet. Start Isaac or McAllister. Probably would start Isaac. Yeah, you'd expect him. You'd be hoping he starts that, and I do think Newcastle get one against Villa anyway. Could be 1-1 or 2-1 Newcastle, and that's this morning. I do think they get a result against Villa. Will be a good game. half 12 one will be a good game. Yeah, right. Well, we'll leave it there for a sec. We've still a good lot coming in. I put up a tweet before I started the stream about people sending their teams to me, so I think it got a wee bit of traction. So yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, lads, please do give it a like. Yeah, we're on 9 likes now. If we've 28 watching, if we can get close to 15 likes in the next couple of minutes, that'd be very much appreciated. Right, hopefully you can all see this all right. So just put up a tweet send in your teams, and we can go through them. This fella first here, Bernardino. Ray Tederson is a move, and now debating whether to start Shaw or Estepinian. Looking well apart from that, I like the Martinelli pick. I couldn't fit him into my own team. I went Grealish instead just because he's a double. Pretty much similar to mine anyway. Just my Saka and Grealish to his Martinelli and Bruno. Yeah, Trippier, Shaw on defence. Probably would leave Shaw in for now. I just hope he does get the start anyway Sunday. He didn't train yesterday, alright, but he does have another minute or another day or two to get into training. So that's what's kind of making me stay on Shaw on the team. But yeah, hopefully he gets something. This fella's gone for Salah captain. I like the Salah captain shout, to be honest, but if you're captain Salah, you kind of need to have Haaland in the team as well. It's a bit of a rogue punt anyway, captain and Salah. Never mind going against Haaland or not having Haaland in the team as well. But like the Martinelli, Odegaard in the team, Watkins, Kane, kept faith in Tony. I'd say that was a roller coaster of emotions for him last week. But yeah, no, if Brentford get a clean sheet there, I think he's flying. He's on for a good score this week. Another Salah captain, just what I was saying there. Yeah, if you've Haaland in your team, fair enough, going for Salah captain. Gonna assume he's a Liverpool fan, this lad, because he's got triple Liverpool, and he's also somehow managed to keep faith in Darwin Núñez. But same crack if Brentford get their clean sheet. Hopefully Matoma gets something. He's benching March, which is kind of fair enough, but he's playing Darwin over March, so you can't really argue with that with the fixture. But yeah, that's not a bad team if Brentford do get the clean sheet and Salah outscores Haaland. You'll be on for a green arrow there. Double Newcastle defence here from this lad. He's Maddison on the bench. Kane, Haaland, Watkins. Yeah, I'm predicting Kane to do well this week now. Well, I'm hoping he does anyway. Double Newcastle defence, and Watkins is going to either go very well or it's going to be 1-1 or something there. Yeah, Haaland captaincy, fair enough. He's starting Shaw at the moment over Rico Henry. I'd be tempted maybe to start Rico Henry over Shaw, to be honest, because even Rico Henry could get a cheeky return as he did last week. Next up there, Haaland captain again, double Newcastle defence. A lot of double Newcastle defences this morning. Double Brighton mids, fair enough, up against Chilwell and Kepa, which is going to be tough. Yeah, could be. All depends on that, on the Newcastle and the Chelsea game for this team here. Similar enough to my team as well. But yeah, I wouldn't be that confident going in with Kepa and Chilwell. I probably would play me over Chilwell there, to be honest, Aaron. Because you've four players involved in that game. Yeah, I put me in, and then at least you can have cover for Brentford because you don't have Ray in the team. So that's what I go for there. Cyril, good man. Cyril was in the chat there a few minutes ago. Gameweek 31 sold RASHFORD to Grealish. Fair enough, Cyril. Steele, Estepinian, White, Henry, March, Saka, Salah, Haaland, Kane. Yeah, so RASHFORD to Grealish, fair enough. I probably would have kept RASHFORD on the team, but yeah, apart from that, all looking good. Cyril, no bother. No need to do any more transfers there. I'd say leave it at that. Right, Richie, FPL Dad, how's it going? Double Brentford, liking that. If you do get your clean sheet, you're laughing. Haaland captain, yeah, fair enough. Very very much kind of repeating ourselves here, so I'll try and see is there another. Well, we're on the last one anyway, so it's fine. Chilwell, Shaw, and bench headache. What to do? Already the Grealish in for Matters. We'll probably play Pinnock over Chilwell there, Paul. Yeah, and then leave Shaw Botman first on the bench. I think Brighton do get something, so that's all I'll be saying there. Good stuff. We got through them anyway. Right, how's the questions coming in? Good few here now. Where do we finish off? I think it was let's go Brighton pick. Right, Connor Richardson was Isaac was the last one. Right, Chilwell S opinion or Shaw to start? Probably leave it on Shaw and see how you get on. Hoping, as I was saying, it's 2 days to go until Sunday. Well, tomorrow. So hopefully he trains today, and then he might get a start tomorrow. If he gets off at 60 minutes, then that's perfect. Would you sell Barnes and Zinchenko? I'd sell Barnes, Connor. Keep Zinchenko though. Could easily get a clean sheet against West Ham. Barnes to Grealish, and that's what I'd be saying there. Go for that. King Captain Ranch. I think he'll do well, but Haaland is your man this week. Has to be Haaland. Up against Danny Ward. Leicester, no clean sheet since game week 16. Fair enough. He might get another 60-70 minutes again, but he can easily do the damage in 60-70 minutes. Hopefully Mahrez isn't taking penalties off him. I don't think he will, just because the last time he did, Haaland was coming off with an injury anyway against Villa that time, so I think he's good anyway. So I'm expecting 2 returns, and that'll be it then. Any bet for the Grand National? No. Let me know, Brian, though. I've no clue about horses. Yeah, let me know, because I didn't even know it was on, to be honest. But no, let me know who you're going for. I've only wildcard left. When do you recommend I use it, Josh? I think game week 33. I think, yeah. Hopefully you'll have enough for the free hit next week if you only have the wildcard left. But yeah, go. Yeah, 33. Attack the doubles. Stock up on Brighton. Stock up on United. City as well, and even if you want, go rogue Sal anyway, if not triple Liverpool if you want. But yeah, wildcard 33 into 34 then, and hopefully you'll be set up then for 37. Same boat as yourself, him and Han. I think I'll play him and take the chance, either starts or stays on the bench. Yeah, that's my I think I'm doing the same as well. Just I think or Newcastle, Watkins, you kind of have to hope now Watkins scores, because everybody owns Trippier anyway. What's Watkins? 20%. Yeah. So hope Villa gets something against Newcastle. If Watkins scores, it's fine then, and then at least I've Botman on the bench, and then hope Shaw plays. Or do I leave Chilwell ahead of Botman, because Botman won't get any attacking returns, where Chilwell might. And yeah, I might change that back to Chilwell for now. Only because of attacking returns. Just Botman, I'm fairly sure he's got nothing all season. 1 assist in game week 9 against Fulham. He was unlucky not to get an assist last week, Botman, to be fair. I think it was ruled out for offside or something. Callum Wilson scored, I think he was offside. Yeah, I'm leaving it at that now. I think Chilwell first sub, pretty much, yeah. That's what I'll go for, and it's locked in as well. Keep Bruno or sell for Grealish. I would keep Bruno, to be honest. Give him 1 more week. See who you can get in for see who you can get Grealish in. But not Bruno. I'd keep Bruno. He'll be on penalties if we do get one. I'll be hoping he stays quiet, to be honest. He got an assist against Sevilla there Thursday night. Played well. I wonder will Sabitzer be played up a bit higher as well, seeing he's got those 2 goals, and Bruno was kind of sitting deep with Casemiro. But yeah, keep Bruno if you get Grealish in for someone else. Don, who do I take out? Kepa, Ray, or Kepa for Ederson? Probably just get rid of Kepa. If you get Ederson in, I know you're going to be playing him for the rest of the season, so that's the only reason. I'd say get rid of Kepa, because then you have money. You have money aside then. But that being said, Brentford don't have a great run into the season. How are Chelsea's running? How are Chelsea looking? Not great either. Yeah, so 35 and 36, fair enough, but I can see why a lot are going Kepa to Ederson, which I might probably do in 33 myself, looking at that. But yeah, we'll worry about that after the free hit. Ray to Ederson or Chilwell to City defender. Probably Chilwell to maybe Ederson. Then you're not getting caught by Pep Roulette. Then that's what I'd probably go for. Don, or that's what I said. That yeah, go Kepa to Ederson. Hi mate, McAllister to Grealish for a -4. No, don't do that. Definitely not. Already did Matoma in March. I'd probably just play the 3 to be honest. Hope they do get something against Chelsea, which I do think they will. Jono, Kane or Salah captain? Probably Kane. Be interesting to see if Salah is still on penalties. I think he will be, to be honest, but I'd probably go Kane at home. There will be goals to Liverpool against Leeds, but Kane at home. 50 minutes to go to the deadline. Keep the questions coming in, lads. Garage, where are you gone? Want to burn a transfer? Would you do Shaw to Ake? No. Can you do Shaw or get Ake in for someone else? Just if Shaw is back, you'll definitely want him for the double. Villa and Brighton. He should be back well in time for that. Sure, there's a chance to be back for the weekend anyway. So I wouldn't get rid of Shaw. If you can get someone else in for Ake, do. And then you'll be set up then with City lads for the double Gameweek as well. Last comment, keep them coming then. I mean, Tony to Haaland, and I went with Fernandes to Grealish. Yeah, fair enough. Have the same team as you. You haven't led me wrong yet. Love from Dublin. Good man then. Dan the man. Hopefully another green arrow anyway this week, and we'll be doing well. Yeah, Tony to Haaland, Fernandes to Grealish, fair enough. Bruno and Chilwell to Trent and Grealish -4. No, Chilwell to Trent if you can. Keep Bruno. That being said, I do think Grealish does well this evening. I don't think he can rest Grealish, especially with Foden still out. So yeah, Chilwell to Trent if you can just do that. Yeah, sitting on Trippier, Henry and Estepinian in the fence. Tempted by Henry to Moreno, leaving Botman on the bench too. No, I wouldn't waste a transfer on that. Rico Henry could easily get an attacking return against Wolves down that wing. And there's also a chance of a clean sheet then as well. So wouldn't do anything like that. No, I wouldn't. If you have to bench one, Matoma, March, Saka, Martinelli, Grealish, Haaland, Kane, Watkins, probably March. March could easily do well. He's on corners as well, but I just prefer March or Matoma over March. And they're the kind of two for the toss up. And you have to play Matoma. You have to play Saka and Martinelli. Grealish, Haaland, Kane, and Watkins could easily get one against Newcastle as well. So yeah, March to the bench for probably reluctantly. You're probably going to bench the wrong person, but Matoma is a man for Brighton. Could have had a goal and assist against Spurs last week, but yeah. If you are enjoying the stream, lads, please do hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button as well. We're on 18 likes. If we can get to 20, that'd be great. And please do hit the subscribe button if you are new or if you haven't subbed before. Hope you're enjoying the content over the next few weeks. 8 game weeks to go, a big game week next week with the free hit as well. So a lot of content coming at you next week. But yeah, Garrett, I was said I'm not having Haaland until 33, but my rank double last week without him, 20 to 40k. That's a bad hit, yeah. Took Kane out and put Haaland in this week. I feel like it's going to backfire spectacularly. It's a free hit next week. Fair enough. I do think Kane does well, but if that was the only way you could get Haaland in, fair enough, because you're gonna captain Haaland anyway. So yeah, you're just gonna have to hope Kane does nothing. To be honest, I hope he does do something. Sorry, Garrett. But yeah, no, there's something wrong with that. If that was the only way you could get Haaland in with just a free transfer. Got one free transfer. I don't know what transfer to make. Free hitting 32. Fair enough. Rake, Trippier, Henry, Estepinian, Grealish, March, Matoma, Bruno, Tony. Kepa to Ederson is what I'd say to you there, man. And you're set up for the future doubles then if you have to burn a transfer. That's what I go for. 5 on both Valenier and Galvin each way. I'll get up to 118 and 130. Thought I'd chance it anyway. I had no luck with Shelton and Breen. I'll have a look after, fair enough. I'll keep those names in mind, but I haven't a clue about horses. Control Alt Delete, but man, how's it going? Appreciate the coffee yesterday. Control Alt Delete, fair play to you. Should I double up on Newcastle defenders with Trippier and Botman, or should I start Shaw? Probably would start Shaw for now, yeah. And see, hopefully he'll have trained today. I do think he gets minutes. It's only the fact if he starts him or brings him on later on, but I'd chance starting Shaw, to be honest, and hopefully he gets something. Ray, Kepa for Ederson or Odegaard to Grealish. Yeah, Kepa to Ederson is what I'd be saying. Tarkowski or Andreas to start? Who do Fulham play? Probably would start the attacker. Andreas is going to be on penalties with Mitrovic suspended, so yeah, I'd go for that, Julie. Definitely go for that. My 4 defenders at the moment are Trippier, Shaw, Estepinian and Henry. After Tarkowski and Andreas on the bench, should I start them instead of some of the defenders or just leave it? I'd probably nearly start Pereira over Estepinian, to be honest, just with the fact of him being on penalties. Josh, that's what I go for, yeah. Yeah, Pereira. And if Fulham score, which it probably will, he's on corners as well, and he's on penalties too. So yeah, good chance of a return for Pereira. Right, I suppose we'll get into this, and we'll start making a free hit. So so first things first. We're looking at the fixtures next week. Arsenal, we're gonna have triple Arsenal, triple Liverpool. And apart from that, not much else there. Nothing really screams out there. Maybe Kane, just to protect the rank. Like in Bournemouth, to be honest, there I might take a punt on Billing ahead of that. Yeah, we'll see how we get on here anyway. Triple Arsenal and triple Liverpool for sure. So probably we'll start off with Jesus up top. Jesus, Martinelli and Saka, I think, are the three Arsenal. Saka, Martinelli, Maddison against Wolves, we'll leave him in there for now. Salah has to come in anyway. In you go, Salah. Probably Trent as well. Want to see what the story is with Diaz. Diaz could be a nice shout as well at home to Forest. Them lads are going not great really for clean sheets. Maybe Fulham at home, Palace and Everton. Nothing really screams out too much there. Don't know who we're going to even get there yet. Jesus, yeah. Clean sheet, maybe. Not even mad on it. Danny Ward maybe in goals, but I don't like that. At home to Wolves, you'd think they might keep him out. But that could be Iverson either. Well, we'll leave that blank for now. Yeah, even if a punt on Elisa maybe. The next week now is the week with the free hit. Stay templated as much as you can. But you 2 or 3 max differentials. That's what we'll be going for. So taking shape nicely there. It's just getting rid of the keeper and 2 defenders. Who else can we go for? Maybe a Fulham defender. Fulham against Leeds, yeah, but doesn't really. I like Billing as well. It's between Elisa and Billing. Against West Ham. If I look at Billing his last few games, he's been going fairly decent, I think. Let us know in the chat, lads, as well, who you definitely getting on your free hit. Fair enough. Triple Arsenal, triple Liverpool are definitely coming in. But then a few nice punts there. 3 double-digit hauls in his last 6 for Billing. Yeah, if Bournemouth scoring, it's always kind of him involved. So it's between him and Elise. I'll see how Palace shape up this week. Yeah, nothing really screams clean sheets next week, to be honest. Palace against Everton, Leicester against Wolves, Brentford against Villa. Yeah, nothing really mad there. Maybe Mings. Yeah, there's nothing really great there though. Could even go Robbo maybe to fill it up, and then we're only picking one. So it's the keeper and the last defender spot that we're kind of caught on. But that's pretty much what it's going to look like. You could even take a punt up front. Maybe if Iheanacho looks like he's back into the team this week against Wolves. There's the 3 spots. It's going to be differential. One midfielder spot, one striker spot, and then another defender spot. probably the keeper as well. But there are three areas I'm gonna be targeting a differential punt next week. Yes, we'll see. Ray at home to Villa. Would I put him in goals? Probably not. So yeah, ignore Danny Ward and ignore Botman at the moment. We'll decide on this during the week. But for now, yeah, I'm liking Billing. Could be Olisa maybe against Everton. But I think I might leave it on Billing, to be honest. But yeah, we'll decide on that next week. But yeah, right, back to this. What time are we? 20 past 10. Right. Saka, Martinelli, March, Matoma. Which three should I start? Starting Grealish, of course. Saka, Martinelli, March, Matoma. I do Saka, Martinelli, and Matoma, to be honest. Yeah, that's who I'd be going for. Yeah, Matoma has done well for me in the past anyway, so yeah, that's what I'd be saying there. What are we on? We're on 40 minutes. Keep the questions coming, lads, anyway, if you're watching. I don't know what else we can really chat about. It's mainly just the Shaw thing. Yeah, back to this free hit next week now. Yeah, Billing, Olisa, Watkins, Iheanacho, someone else, and then the defender spot and the keeper spot is what it's going to be. Everyone's going to have triple Arsenal, everyone's going to have triple Liverpool, Kane. Yeah, I'll have a trade up during the weekend. You'll see it. But yeah, Abbas, start Shaw for sure. I think so. I think it's worth the punt. I think Newcastle, if really get something against Newcastle, everyone has Trippier anyway, so I'm just playing him to protect the rank. Just gonna hope Shaw gets a start. He's another day training. He didn't train yesterday, fair enough, but yeah, I don't know, 50-50 to be honest. Leaning towards 60-40 starting Shaw, but we will see. Anything else then? See if there are any more teams on the tweet. No, we don't for now. Keep the questions coming in, lads. If not, we'll end the stream early around 10:30 if we've nothing else. And I might hop onto Instagram then for a quick live. I should probably start the streams earlier because I think all the big boys are taking all the views. So yeah, maybe I might chance starting an hour earlier next week. See if that helps the situation anyway. But yeah, if you are watching, lads, please do hit that subscribe button and 23 likes. If we can get to 25 before we leave it off, that'd be lovely. Not seeing many shows on the timeline. There's one. A few lads benching Shaw. Yeah, I'm leaving him in for now, I think. Yeah. Saif, Madison or Billing. Get Grealish in for Madison, Saif. Billing might get something against Spurs. More chance of Billing getting something instead of Madison. But yeah, go for that. Yeah. Billy, glad to see the Twitter and Instagram followers going well. Appreciate that, Billy. Yeah, we're trying to get this YouTube up and running. But it's no joke, the YouTube game. Yeah, it's going well. Yeah, but as I said on a story yesterday on Instagram, it's like a second full-time job. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's me. It's what I love to do anyway. But yeah, it can be a lot of work sometimes. Who should I bring in for Barnes? Have 9 million in the bank and already have Grealish. Probably go Martinelli or Saka. So if you don't have if you already have Grealish, go for that. That's what I'd be saying. Yeah. Madison to either Salah, Grealish or Bruno. Yeah, go Salah. If you can get to Salah, go for Salah. That's what I'd be saying. Robert, how are you keeping? Start Shaw. I think so. For now, I'm starting them. Yeah, for now I'm starting them. Chilwell first sub. If you missed it earlier, I did have Botman. But there's more chance of Chilwell getting an attack and return over Botman. So hopefully I won't be regretting that a Botman bullet header or something. But yeah, we're going with that. Right, we'll give it another minute or two, lads, and then I might hop on over to Instagram and we'll do a live there for the last half hour. If you're enjoying the stream, lads, please do hit that subscribe button and give the stream a like as well. If you're enjoying the content, if you're only arriving late to the stream, this is how we're looking at the moment. For a free hit next week, ignore Botman and Ward as I was saying. Triple Arsenal, triple Liverpool, Kane, and then a punt in the midfield spot and the striker spot, and then it's between our last defensive spot and keeper spot. So four spots still to ponder on during the week. But yeah, I'll have a post up during the week anyway with what I'll be going. Have me on the bench, play him or Shaw Abbas. I probably would play me, to be honest. Yeah. If it was between Botman and Chilwell, I'd play Shaw. But me, I think Wolves, Brentford can keep them out for sure. Yeah, so that's what I'll be going there. I think it's just worth taking the risk. Might change it before the deadline, I might not. But yeah, we'll for now Shaw's staying in the team. Yeah, Shaw's staying. Sam Johnson in goal versus Everton an option. Is that Palace or who's that? Yeah. Palace might keep them out. Yeah. Yeah, how long is Great out for? 29th of April. Yeah, so he'll be fine with the free hit. Yeah, he got a few save points last week, to be fair, and he has 7 saves, so maybe could be a shout. He's cheap as well, good man. Wouldn't have really considered him, but he's one to think about next week for sure. Yeah, there's not many clean sheet shouts there next week, but we can decide on that during the week. Yeah, right, another minute or two, lads, and I think I'm going to jump over to Instagram then for the last half hour. But yeah, I suppose, yeah, before we end up, do give the stream a like, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Before I go, we're on this for as of now. Yeah, Shaw staying in the team for now. Yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. So big week next week with the free hit. So a lot of points to be made up. I think that a lot of casual managers won't actually realise how many players they'll have missing. Once they see the game updates today. So for example, if I wasn't planning right, 1, 2, 3, Kepa gone, Rashford gone, Chilwell gone. Basically, 2 City, 3 Brighton, 2 Chelsea, and 2 United. So that's what 8, 9 players. So that's why the reason I'll be free hitting. Ben, settle right. Last question before we tip off. So which 3 to play? Havertz, Chilwell, Mings, Matoma, Havertz, Estepinian or McAllister. Matoma anyway, McAllister, maybe Havertz then. Yeah, Matoma, Havertz and McAllister. If you're gonna have a lot of money on the bench there, so yeah, but yeah, would go for that. And yeah, I think Brighton do get something against Chelsea, as I was saying. Right, I won't ramble on too much, but on 50 minutes now, so 45 minutes. So I think we'll leave it at that, lads. That's how we're lining up before I do go. Before I go, thanks a million for watching, everyone. Appreciate the support on the channel. I'm gonna hop over to Instagram now if you want to join me there for 10 or 15 minutes before the deadline. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, lads. We'll see you in the next video.